Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to an early edition of Cricket Happenings today. Since I have to cover two victories here, one is at Durban, where India have actually taken a victory by 87 runs. So that is the first match that I will be reporting on, and well, also the Ashes Test series, which expectedly has gone England's way, as England actually won by an innings and 157 runs. And if at all I have time, I would be previewing the third one day, the third 2020 overs international between New Zealand and Pakistan, which will be played today. But first, let's head towards the Ashes, where one thought that 169 for 6 when Australia were on the previous day, it seemed that it would have been a mere formality that they would wrap it up. But there was some stern resistance. In fact, early in the morning, first Tremlett actually went through the defenses of Mitchell Johnson to actually clean ball him for 6. So that was the first wicket to go. And after that, it was Peter Siddle along with Brad Haddin. In fact, Peter Siddle was the one who was really resisting well. In fact, Haddin was not out on 38. Not on 55 of 93 balls, 4 fours and 1 6 when England actually got a victory over Australia. But other than that, Peter Siddle was the one who put up a stern resistance by actually thrashing a few fours and playing very aggressively, hitting 40 of just 50 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6 of Graham Swan. And he was gone as he was caught by Peterson finally of the bowling of Graham Swan for 40. And then Hilfenos followed him quickly to the pavilion, caught behind with the bowling of Bresnan, and Ryan Harris couldn't bat because of injury, and Brad Haddin was not out on 55, 93 balls, 4 fours, and once again a little bit of resistance, I would say, 258 all out, and handing the match on a platter to England after being all out for 98 in the first innings. The writing was always on the wall. England won by an innings and 157 runs, thus retaining the urn over there. And so now the fifth test at the MCG, it all depends whether Australia can just fight back and actually level the series. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Anderson 20 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 71. Tunbridge 17 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 71. Graham Swan 27 overs, 11 maidens, 59 runs and 2 wickets. And Tim Bresnan 21.4 overs, 8 maidens, 50 runs and 4 wickets, was the best bowler. In fact, everyone bowled well, but Tim Bresnan was exemplary, I would say. Well, so the thing that I would like to really talk about here is that one is this is something which England, Andrew Strauss is the one who has actually got this victory over Australia, and he's a proud captain, no doubt about that. And one could see the cheers in the England when they actually won this match. So much of delight, and they were so happy. Each and every player was just having a beaming smile on their faces, and why not? They did it against Australia. And Australia, another piece of a record here. Australia had never been beaten by an innings and many runs any time in Test match. Like probably this is the second that they were actually, after the last time this happened was 98 years back. So you could just imagine how Australia have been faring as far as international cricket is concerned. Definitely the Australian selectors need to really sit around and see what is the best remedy for this, because Australia are really going down right now. And Ricky Ponting on his post-match conference was very quick to admit that England deserved all the credit for the way they played. And also to a question that Mark Taylor posed to Ricky Ponting in the post-match conference, asking him whether it is Ricky Ponting who is probably going to play his last test at the SCG, for which Ponting replied that he would be proud to actually contribute. He also attributed Australia's sad performance to his own horror form there. That was good, and it was good to see that Ricky Ponting really gave the credit to England, and why not? England deserved the wholesome credit for the way they have performed in this series. Well, so let's get on to and Jonathan Trott was named man of the match. Now I'm taking you on to Durban, where India have finished a victory by 87 runs. So India are continuously proving themselves as far as Test cricket is concerned by actually beating a team in their own yard. And now the series is level 1-1, and we have a real mouth-watering prospect in Cape Town on January the 2nd when the third and final test starts there. As far as this match was concerned, well, AB de Villiers and Callis were there, and this was the pair that India had to really dismiss. And today, the person who did this was Sreesanth, who produced a rip snorter ball to Jack Callis. He tried to move away from it as, he was in such an awkward situation. The ball was almost on the neck, and Jack Callis couldn't get away from the ball, and it struck the handle of the bat and flew. And Sehwag actually took the catch in the slips. And what a ball! And Sreesanth is able to produce such a rip snorter. He did it in the first innings to AB de Villiers, and he did it to Jack Callis too today. And what a wicket that was of Jack Callis. That was the turning point, according to me. When Jack Callis was gone, caught Sehwag, bowled Sreesanth for 17 of 52 balls with 2 fours. So that was the first wicket. After that, one thought that the umpire decision review system was a must here, because AB de Villiers was a victim of a very doubtful decision here, as AB de Villiers was given LBW ball Harbhajan Singh for 33 of 76 balls, and Ashwell Prince was the one who was actually playing a very steady hand there. But Zahir Khan came in, and actually, as you know, how useful he is to the Indian team here, as he picked up 2 quick wickets. First, Mark Boucher was LBW bowled Zahir Khan for 1, and then Dale Steyn was caught by Pujara of the bowling of Zahir Khan for 10 of 24 balls with 2 fours. And South Africa were 143 for 6, 155 for 7 at that stage. And then a brief, not a rest, in fact, Harris just stayed along with Ashwell Prince, who was just staying there. There was nothing else that they could do. The Indian bowling was superb, with Sreesanth, Harbhajan Singh and Zahir Khan really breathing down the South African batsman's neck. And Harris was gone, bowled by Zahir Khan for 7. Mon Markel contributed 20 of 47 balls with 3 fours, becoming a victim of Ishan Sharma when he was caught by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Satsobe was run out by Pujara, which sparked off celebrations for the Indian team and the Indian fans there, as Satsobe was given out by the third umpire, the third umpire, and Satsobe was gone, run out for a duck. And Ashwell Prince was left not out on 39 of 108 balls, 3 fours, 215 all outs. South Africa, India winning this match by 87 runs. And what a sweet revenge it was for the humiliating loss they suffered in Centurion, putting it across South Africa on their own backyard, and actually having the series now level 1-1. And that's a great achievement for India. And VVS Lakshman was named man of the match for the way he performed. The 96 proved to be very important knock there, absolutely. And the Indian bowling was superb. Zahir Khan, 17 overs, 3 minutes, 3 for 57. He has been contributed. He also had a good stand with Lakshman when he gave some good support to Lakshman in the second innings. Ishan Sharma, 11.3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 36. Sreesanth was superb, the way he was getting the ball to bounce. And one more thing that I would like to talk about Sreesanth is that Sreesanth is becoming more and more disciplined, even though he has verbal exchanges with the batsman, looking at the batsman's eyes, which is very common. But Sreesanth, what I liked about him was, even though he took AB de Villiers' Callis' wicket with the rip snorter, he just had a pump of his fist, that's it. He didn't do anything else, and that is something which is good for Sreesanth. I think that will make Sreesanth a good bowler, and see, the results are there for everyone to see. 14 overs, 2 maidens, 45 runs and 3 wickets. Harbhajan Singh bowled like a match winner, 29 overs, 5 maidens, 70 runs and 2 wickets. And Harbhajan Singh, whenever the ball is bouncing, is a very difficult customer to deal with, and South Africans were very wary about it. They were trying to play through the crease, and that's what contributed to close in cordon catches being taken. Sachin Tendulkar, 1 over, no maiden, none for 6, and 215 all out. South Africa losing this match by 87 runs. So India have leveled the series 1-1, and the third test match starts on January the 2nd at Cape Town. And as far as the Ashes test is concerned, the fifth test starts on at the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground, on January the 3rd. Now, dear cricket fans, I'm going to let me talk briefly about the Indian innings here. As far as the Indian, India have nothing. India have done everything now, and they are looking forward to the third test for sure, third and the final test. So South Africa is concerned, Graham Smith has attributed that India did well and his batsmen have not really performed. Yes, probably I will agree, because it's their own conditions, own backyard. Probably South Africa had to put up a much better show than this, but credit to the Indian bowlers for making that happen. Well, so India continue to blaze a trail as far as the top status is concerned in Test cricket, and it is very good to see that Australia, who are on the top, are now at the bottom of the pile, and India, who have really grown up in strength time and again now, are really on the top with the new year approaching. what a performance for India in 2010. And now today we also have the third one 2020 international between India and New Zealand, which is going to be played. I'm just going to do a very brief preview. This is going to be the 2020 at Christchurch. In fact, the only thing that Pakistan could do is salvage something by actually winning this match, because for New Zealand they have everything to play for. They're already 2-0 in the series, and they would like to make it 3-0 to just have their confidence booming for the one-day international series, which would be starting after that. Probably not the one-day, it's the test matches, which would be starting against New Zealand versus Pakistan at Hamilton on January the 7th. Well, as far as this preview is concerned, well, Pakistan are the ones who has to do all the hard work there. They've been looking good, but New Zealand have been proving too good on their own surface. For Pakistan, well, the only thing that I would say is probably Yunus Khan has to play a good knock there, and the bowlers, Abdul Razak has to bowl a good line, and I'm told Sohail Tanveer might be joining the team, so that is good news for Pakistan. Sohail Tanveer is a very good all-rounder. New Zealand, well, everything for they can in fact have. Today I'm told they are going to give Dean Brownlee and Luke Woodcock an opportunity, and Adam Milne, I would say that he should come in, because Adam Milne, we saw him the other day how he was bowling, and this is the right time for them, because the match is a mere formality now, and it's the right time for them to actually try in all those youngsters and give them more opportunities, so that they are fit like a fiddle for the World Cup 2011. Well, dear cricket fans, I think I don't have anything else to share today. Probably I also have some important assignments to look forward to today. So dear cricket fans, it has been a pleasure bringing you the cricket happenings on the world of sport in cricket, with an early cricket happenings edition today, because of the victory in the Ashes Test, in the fourth Test, where England have retained the urn, having a 2-1 lead in the series of the fifth Test match at the SCG starting on January the 3rd in the new year, and also India actually winning the match handsomely by 87 runs at Kingsmead in Durban, making the series 1-1 and the third and final test starts on January the 2nd at Cape Town. We look forward to everything, and today we'll have the New Zealand-Pakistan third 2020 overs international, which I will be filing a full match report tomorrow. That's it, dear cricket fans, friends and subscribers for Cricket Happenings. This is Ram signing off. Thank you.